Mitch, there's a lot of talk on bowling workloads. What is bowling workload and how do you keep tabs of it?
Yeah, well, bowling workload is the amount of balls, overs that you bowl in the nets. We're monitored by each ball that we bowl, so at the end of a session, we'll pretty much mark down what we've bowled. At the start of the session though, we'll normally have a number of where we need to bowl at, whether it's 34 balls, 36 balls, 40 balls, whatever it is. We'll go into that session and you'll bowl generally around that mark. Like for me, I sometimes might feel like I need a bit more or a bit less. So it's just really about getting those numbers up, working through the week, getting your numbers up. So when you do come to games, you've done all the work in the nets, in the training sessions, so you can go into a game feeling confident that you've bowled a lot of overs, a lot of balls, and you can go and pretty much be out there and bowl as much as you want.
Yeah, that's right. With these guys, there's a lot of recommendations, and we're following the Cricket Australia recommendations on number of balls bowled, which includes your warm-up balls. But sometimes when you play a game, you belt through that number that you're allowed to bowl by a mile. So what do you do then? Do you just stop bowling for the next week, or do you keep going?
No, well, that's monitored again. So you come out of for me, coming out of a test match, if I've bowled more than they might have expected, say we're in India and we're getting belted around, you're going to probably bowl a few more overs than you expected. So, that next training session, you might not bowl and then bowl the next one after that, and it'll just be a limited amount of balls. So it really is monitored really well. They've got all the science behind it, but also I think as a player, you have to feel good as well. And I think when you're starting off, you really do need to learn about your body, how much you can and can't bowl, but also trust the people around you.
And that's a very good point what he said there. You've got to get in condition to bowl well for the whole match. So if you're only conditioned to bowl 30 balls, that's probably about when your pace is going to start dropping off in a game. So, and that means you'll be ineffective in a test match if you drop off at 10 k's an hour. Yep. So that's one area. And it's pretty common sense. You've got to gradually build your bowling workload. If you get big spikes in games, you don't stop, but you reduce the efforts. But you've got to keep consistently bowling. And so in our app, we've got you recording your balls bowled, and we adjust it. The program adjusts to your volumes to try and keep you as safe as possible. Won't stop every injury, but it'll give you the best chance.